name's Laurelie Cash and I'm the director and producer of GreazeFest. I'm also the director of Robot International, which is the company that puts together the GreazeFest weekend. GreazeFest is an annual 3-day celebration of rockabilly music, 1950s culture and lifestyle. Features things such as customised cars, dance culture, hot rods and even underground artist displays. Custom culture is really the term that's given to the lifestyle that was born in the 1950s from the people that customised motorbikes and cars and did their own artwork on the cars, which really started in the USA in the 50s.
My name's Marty. I've been to GreazeFest how many times? 3 or 4 times. From Melbourne. It's easy for me to do now. I've had the same haircut for like 7 years. So, but the hair's a big thing with this culture. So I don't know. It's a bit of work involved, but once you know what you're doing, like, you know, it takes me like 5 or 10 minutes, like 10 minutes to do my hair, and that's it. Or I do it once and then don't do it for a week. So. Yeah.
My name's Claire. I'm from Sydney. This is actually my first time to GreazeFest. Oh, it's great. Anything where there's, you know, it brings everybody who's into this sort of stuff together, whether it's people who like cars or the dancing or the music. You know, the atmosphere is always good because everyone's so happy to be here and be with people who are interested in the same things, and yeah, no, it's great.
Well, the GreazeFest is held at South Leagues Club, which is just 5 minutes from the CBD, just around the corner from South Bank along the Brisbane River. What's great about South is that it's got 2 levels of entertainment and a very large oval where we can showcase the hot rods. So what we do is the first 2 nights we have the very best of Australian rock and roll and rockabilly bands. So we have about 8 or 9 bands and DJs for the real enthusiasts. Then on the final day, the Sunday, it's an all-ages family day. It's outdoors. That's where we have a hot rod show. We have more live bands. We have a market village and we have an art show. The GreazeFest was really designed to showcase the very best of Australian rock and roll bands. On the first 2 nights of GreazeFest, we try to present a broader spectrum as possible within the rock and roll and the rockabilly format. So on Friday night, we make it a little bit noisier and a little bit louder. And then on the Saturday night, it's more of a format of bands where you dance as a couple. We're trying to look after everybody and we're giving people the choices. Most people will go along to all 3 days, but we try to mix it up just a little bit as well.
Yeah, I came along last night to see some of the bands last night. That was really good, really loud and full on. It was great. And we're going to check the bands out today as well.
Yeah, Sunday is definitely the biggest day. Being an all-ages family day format, it opens up to really 3 generations of music fans. You know, we get fathers and sons and whole families from, you know, grandmothers down to grandkids coming to GreazeFest. So it is a very broad market on the Sunday.
Hi, I'm Alan Young. This is my 28 Ford Roadster pickup. It's got a Holden 330 stroker engine in it. Got a power glide gearbox and a Chrysler Centura diff.
58 Chev, baby pink, white flame outside, lowered, chrome wheels, Dalmatian print interior and dark tinted windows.
The most important part of the day, of course, is the cars. I think the turn-up of cars that we had for 2005 was the biggest turn-up we've had yet. When GreazeFest first started, we had a very small parking area, so we're really only getting about 30 or 40 cars. Now we're getting 300 cars, and yes, I think it will continue to grow. At GreazeFest, it doesn't matter whether it's in showroom condition or whether it's in a daily driver condition. All cars and all makes are welcome at GreazeFest. Of course, another important part of the Sunday is the Vintage Market Village, where we have dozens of vendors selling quite a range of merchandise, everything from automotive parts to vinyl records and CDs, the old bowling shirts and hair pomade and vintage dresses.
Oh, look, I'd love it to continue. Don't want it to stop. I'd rather the weekend just go all year.
So one of the first goals I had when I started GreazeFest was to put Brisbane on the map as far as live music and rockabilly audiences. Over the last 6 years, we've seen such a huge growth in the GreazeFest and in the audiences that I know that I've achieved my first goal.
Look, it's really taking off. The atmosphere, what I really like is that everybody tends to participate by getting dressed up, you know, into the actual theme. This is our second time at GreazeFest, and it'll be the third next year. It's a good gig.
Well, now that we've put Brisbane on the map by making GreazeFest such a fantastic weekend, I think there's the potential to actually move GreazeFest and travel it to places such as Sydney and Melbourne. They're very similar sized audiences interstate, and I know we received many requests to bring the festival down south, and that's just one area of growth that we can look at.
If you like music, you like cars, you like seeing cool people, lots of tattoos, piercings, come to GreazeFest. You'll have a ball, caters for all ages, non-discriminatory, non-religious, everything. Cool. Good weekend. Be there.
It's the people that make this festival. I know 5 o'clock's going to be here, so I'm trying to enjoy it as much as I can while it's still here. Because come tomorrow, we'll just all go back to being normal.
Alligators were shaking their feet. The tune they were playing was shouting that groove, and I'm telling you, man, they're all starting to move. And all of a sudden, standing in the door with 3 shaggy cats that were never dug before. They said that we started to give them a heave, but let us play one crazy before we leave. And they were rocking, yeah, they were rocking.